Hello, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel, and I'd like to pass on a wee tip that you might find good to use in the run up to Christmas and the holidays, and it's using your higher self to overcome any problems that maybe are there with another person or a situation. Now, I know sometimes when we have problems with people or situations that we'll maybe pray that resolves itself, and sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it does, and other times we feel as though we're really battering our head off a brick wall and nothing that we do in this realm is working. You've tried being nice to a person, you've tried explaining things to them, you've tried to even connect at a very emotional level and explain yourself, and things haven't happened. Sometimes when we know we've tried as much as we can and things still aren't working out, well, maybe they're not meant to. Maybe in the karmic flow of things, this is a situation that has to be. But before accepting that, know that there's another route that you can take, and that route is to allow your higher self to try and talk or communicate with the other person's higher self. Okay, so what I would suggest is, before you do this, that you do a wee bit of meditation, maybe smudge yourself a wee bit with sage. You don't have to, but it's nice because it gives you a nice sort of bright energy about you. Excuse me. And sit down and think of the situation. And as you're thinking of the situation, ask for your higher self to connect with you as you think of the situation and as you think of the person that the problem's with. And go through things in your head the way that you've tried this route, you've tried that route, you've tried explaining, you've tried all these things, but it's not working. And ask with a degree of humility, ask your higher self to take that burden, to take that issue or problem, and try and deal with it on the astral level by speaking to the other person's higher self. Now, you can't really engage the other person's higher self. It's their choice to do that or not. But your higher self can communicate with their higher self, and then their higher self can let that sink in to them. And it sounds a bit far-fetched, but it really can work. And I know that the bit to believe most and to understand most is to connect with your higher self, and then let your higher self deal with it and communicate with the other person's higher self. But you know, the other person's higher self might be just ready to make this happen and for the feud to end, and therefore that will come down at some point to the person if they're open to it. I mean, if they're totally blocked off to their higher self, it's not really going to work. But I believe that anything that happens at higher self level can seep through a bit, so why not do it? Why not give it a go anyway? It sounds a wee bit mad, but sometimes it's a way, you know, if it's not even about a person, if it's about a situation that's ongoing. Sometimes if you've thought things through and there's not much you can do, just like you would maybe sometimes say to a deity, I'm done, I don't know what else I can do with this. Could you take it from me and do whatever is needed? You can do that with your higher self. You can say, do you know, obviously the higher self has a greater understanding of the bigger picture and if there are karmic things going on. So, yeah, meditate and connect with your higher self and ask your higher self to view a situation and then to do what they can on your behalf, your own down-to-earth self, and see what happens. Sounds a wee bit mad, but I have used it and it has worked. Sometimes it can take a wee while to work. Sometimes it's almost instant. It's almost as though you give it up. You almost sense them getting on with it for you, and the communication's on a different level. You know, I think sometimes human communication face to face and even with text and everything can get very, very muddled. But higher self to higher self is pretty damn direct. So I hope you like that wee one. If you did like that wee quick tip, give me a wee thumbs up, and hopefully see you back soon for another video. Many blessings now. Bye.